Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with I'm Getting Married to the Girl I Hate, episode number 6 reaction. So the previous episode, Himari made her move. She also liked Saito, and she went and told what was her name? Akari, yeah, about, or wait, her name was Akari or was it Akane? Okay, I'm getting mixed up with the names. Anyways, she told her about it, and obviously this kind of made a little bit of a complication. She was like, oh, it's fine, this and that, all that stuff. And in the end, when she kind of asked him to go out with him for one day, and they didn't really show us what he answered to keep the tension going. And in the end, it was revealed that he had actually turned her down, and he was just going to go out and walk around for a bit and probably come back later on. But before he could do that, Akane stopped him and told him that, oh, don't go, that whole section. So like a lot of progression over there. Obviously Himari still hasn't given up in the end, as we see. And yeah, that's how it kind of ended. So let's see what happens today. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. Rom. Oh yeah, she said. Yeah. Yeah, you think I'm an animal? Yeah, raw meat. What the hell is this? Oh, it is cooked. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow, she just ate everything. Yeah. Ugh. Let's first date. Right. Yeah. Yeah, she did say that. What the hell is okay? I want to go as well. Okay. Okay. Right. You know what? Yeah. What? Yeah, you think that'll make you third? Wow. Four. Oh no, sorry. Oh my god. Okay, my head is gone completely nuts. I don't know what I did there. Oh. Wait, why is she sitting? Wait, how did she pass? Uh, She's just eating? Right. Better than our teachers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, well, I guess that'll help in building your memory. Damn. Oh yeah, true. He has like photographic memory or something. Oh, well, ah, yeah, she did that. Hmm. Yeah, well, you can just. But at the same time, you won't be able to forget stuff, so like bad memories will linger forever. That is like the negative part of this. Well, great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're literally here actually. Hey! Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! Memory. Oh no, that won't work. That excuse won't work. Uh, Stop. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. Mm. This house. Oh god. Yeah. Or a video game. Oh. Oh boy. Eh. Wait, oh, she said, wasn't it? Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. Right. Vocal muscles. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't study. He just reads it and he remembers. Yeah. He tried in a few people. Right. Damn. Don't dare it. Okay. Wait, what? Why is there original? What? Okay. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I think she by that she mean I don't know. Like here's the thing. I'll talk about it later. Like the way she said that, I think she's like somewhere else. Like what the where did she appear from? Okay. Okay, I don't know about that. I think we are misunderstanding something here because the words that she used. Wow, no. Yeah, take me to a sweet shop and feed me. Oh boy. Hey, yeah. Oh god, it's burnt. Oh, I don't think so. Thank heavens. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Right. This grandma is doing a bit too much. Yeah. Damn. Right. He's just wearing like a normal. Oh. Nikoka. What? Okay. Yeah. That's true. What is she teaching you? Oh boy. Oh, this is the ending song, right? Voices farewell. Oh, lemonade. Wait, where are they sitting? In the swing? Hmm. Right. What? You know your vitamins. Nah, man. Wow. Hmm. Well, okay. Hmm. Okay. And that was today's episode. Okay, so today's episode was Himari coming to study, Not only that, we had the whole date as well at the end. And now, one important thing in today's episode, which was about Akane's sister. Now, here's the thing. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of miscommunication going on here, because she didn't really say that she died or something. She said that, oh, I cannot meet her anymore. She has gone far away. So I think it's going to become like, in the end, it'll be something like, oh, she is living abroad or something like that. Like, yeah, she was sick when she was young, but like, as she grew older, she probably became fine. And then now she's currently like abroad somewhere, and that's why she said, like, I cannot meet her anymore. She didn't like, in no place did she say that she passed away. Okay, you know what, this part, like, the whole conversation, it seems like she's saying that she passed away, and she couldn't do anything at the young age. The only thing she could do is, like, like, kind of pat her head, and that's it. But here we go. The words that she says here is like, I was so helpless and I cannot forgive myself for it. Obviously, that doesn't mean that she passed away. Again, obviously Saito assumed that that's what she meant by it. Here we go. Um, but I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me think. She said, I couldn't save my sister, but there are others suffering like her. Now, again, there is a possibility that I'm looking too much into this, but I feel like the fact that she has still not, like, uttered a word about her passing away, I think that kind of shows that, like, we are having a heavy, or Saito's having a heavy misunderstanding here. She said, I couldn't save my sister. And, like, you can interpret that in many ways. You can interpret that as, I couldn't save my sister from suffering. You know, not necessarily does she mean by that, oh, I couldn't save my sister from dying. She never said that. Again, maybe I'm looking too much into this, but I have a feeling that it's something like that. Because never did she ever mention that. Usually in these type of situations, like, if there's someone who actually passed away or something, they mention that. And not only that, they sometimes, in flashbacks, they also kind of show the scene. None of that happened here. And the way in a cryptic manner she's talking about her is also a bit weird. That's why I think there's, you know like, there's a double meaning. Like, Saito's misunderstanding the whole thing. Okay, I want to do what I can so that no one has to cry like that anymore. I need this part to save. Okay, all that stuff. Here we go. The next part where she says, "You must have nice. You've got your little own sister in Shisei-san. I was supposed to have one too. There you go. To eat together, shop together, to go to movies together." And wait, where's that part? Where's that part where she says, like, she's far away? Oh, here we go. A little bit before that. Yeah, this part. I need power to save people. And your sister, I can't see her anymore. She went somewhere very far away. What is this cryptic way of speaking? Yeah, I'm like 50% sure she recovered and she's somewhere abroad. Maybe, like, like, maybe with her grandma or something like that, in some other country she is. That's why she's saying, I cannot see her. She's somewhere very far away. Again, I might be completely wrong. Maybe I'm looking too much into this, but I feel like it's something like that. Anyways, we'll see. I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit for the eventual reveal, whatever it is. But yeah. And I've seen other animes do the same thing before as well, where, they talk like this, and then in the end they're like, oh no, it's like, like, yeah, like something like that. Like, it's something completely, like, normal, and it's revealed like that. So I think it's going to be something like that. Anyways, let's just wait and see. Okay. um Yeah, that was that. What else was there in today's episode? Okay. Oh yeah, them going to study in Akane's place, and Akane just messing up, like not messing up, but obviously like Saito messing up technically, because when she dropped the tea, he immediately went for the drawer, took it out, and Himan's like, "Oh wow, you actually know where it is. Like, how do you know that?" And had to make up an excuse. Okay. Not only that, there was this section as well where Saito talks about how his memory was seen as like scary by a lot of people, creepy as well. Like like he was, accused as of being a stalker or like a weirdo, because he like remembered everything about people that he saw once or twice. So he also mentions that how each and every member of his family has something special about them. Like Shisei has like this mental calculation thing. He has the memory, so and stuff like that. And Akane was saying like, oh yeah, like it's kind of, I would have been very happy if I had something like that, which is true. But at the same time, like he won't be able to forget anything that easily, because sometimes when bad things happen, like as they say, time is the best memory. Sorry, well, what the hell did I say there? Time is the best, like doctor or something like that. What is it called? Yeah, it's something like that. No, time heals all wounds. Yeah, that's the correct word. The sentence. So for Saito, that won't really happen. He'll remember a lot of the stuff, and never forget, even painful stuff. So I guess that's like the drawback for that. Um, Anyways, yeah. Later on, Akane tells him that, oh, you haven't like helped me study ever, and at which Saito says like, come on, I tried to help you out, but you were stubborn about it. So from that point onwards, as you can see, Akane is actually taking help from Saito, and even though Saito himself doesn't need to study, he is helping Akane study, and this is where they have the whole conversation about why do you want to become a doctor. That part. Right. So that was the first half. The second half was them going out on a date, and like a little outing that they had. And right, this is where Saito mentioned the reason why he brought her here is because she became sad, because she was thinking about her sister. You know. Yeah. And that whole section with the ring, and it's pretty like sure, like I'm pretty sure like we'll get to see Saito will probably buy that ring for her later on in the story, I think. Otherwise they wouldn't show that scene like that. Yeah. Okay, and there you go, that was today's episode. Good episode. Now I've heard that like they're apparently rushing this, like they skipped a lot of stuff and everything. Again, I don't remember anything from the manga, so I cannot really say. Like, but it is true. I did feel like the pace is a little bit quickened, because you can see how the characters are speaking like so quite quickly. Like like try to pay attention to the pace. It seems like each character is like rushing through their lines. Like they're like one character is saying something, immediately the other character is speaking. Like it's like just going that in a fast paced manner like that. So yeah, I guess I don't know, like I guess budget constraints or time constraints, that's why they're doing this. But either way, after like completing, like after this ends, I'll probably reread the manga again, and yeah, something like that I'll do. Okay, and yeah, that was today's episode. All right, now that was that. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, we see Himari telling Saito, oh, bringing Saito raw meat. Because Akane told her that, and garlic and stuff. But obviously, she didn't bring it raw. As you can see, like when Saito eats it due to peer pressure, yeah, it's not really raw. It's cooked, like right. Um, yeah, well, obviously, who the hell is going to bring and feed you raw meat? Like that is ridiculous. So yeah, And then not only that, she's like Himari is like feeding him, at which Akane gets pissed off. So Himari is like, "Oh, don't worry, I have some for you too." Starts feeding her as well. Right, and then Shise eats the rest of it, and like total chaos going on over there. Later, we see Himari trying to ask Saito to tutor her, and asking him to go to her place and all that. At which Akane immediately is like, "No, like like that is you shouldn't allow that." Like um, what did she say? Something like the upholding the morals and all that stuff. Like stuff that Akane usually says. But anyways, in the end, they came to a compromise, and Akane was like, "Okay, like I want to study as well. I'll go with you, and we'll have this at my house." So yeah, that was that. So after that, oh, then they have this weird ass calculation where they're like, she's like, "Oh, like if both number one and number two teaches me, I'll be number three." And then she says like, "Oh no, I'm not giving the number number three position." So she's like, "Okay, so if I one, two, and three teaches me, then I'll be six." Right, and yeah. So anyways, she has her own like like thing that she's like own like thing that she's doing, and then they go to next day they go to Saito's place, or Saito and Akane's place, obviously. They have, or Akane has taken out most of Saito's stuff from there. A few things are, as we see later on, a few things are still there. She forgot to take out. Either way, they start studying, and Akane's Saito starts teaching Himari, and Himari's like almost on top of him. Akane is getting pissed off at that. In the end, after studying, they decide to play a game, a memory game, where Saito just wins by a landslide. Since it's a memory game, obviously, yeah. And you can see Saito leaves here, and I guess like this is where Saito probably got reminded of the previous experiences where people called him weird because of this whole thing. And he shares it with Akane, and Akane here mentions how that would be like if she had something like that, that would be really really good. She wouldn't have to memorize anything like this because she could just remember. And after coming back, they realize Shisei and Himari are playing that video game, that zombie video game. And obviously question, he's like Himari's like, "Akane, weren't you scared of these type of things? Like why do you have this?" And Akane's like, "Oh, it's my dad, like." Yeah, so then another blunder happens where they were drinking tea, where like like where Himari was kind of like teasing Saito, yeah, kind of like they kind of bump into the thing. It falls on her dress, and Saito immediately reaches for the towel, at which this is another blunder, because how did Saito get to know where the towel is? This is Akane's place. Anyway, Saito kind of makes up a weird excuse, and he's like, "Oh, I just deduced it or guessed it or something like that," he said. Anyways, so yeah, she goes to the bathroom to change her dress, and this is where the light goes out. Akane is pissed from the very beginning because Saito's sticking together with Himari, and now that the power is out, she gets scared because she's scared of the whole thing. Yeah, and clings onto her. Um, right, and here they have a few little conversation. Like she says like, "Oh, you hate stubborn people, like stubborn girls and all that," and he indirectly says that, "Oh no, I don't hate them. You are good the way you are." All that stuff, and then the light comes back on, and yeah. So the question is, as Saito says later on, why was our room only like how was our like house only like the power was off? Did you do something? She said. She says no. I also thought she said like, did something. So I guess it was never revealed why particularly for that little moment did the power go out. No idea. Anyways, yeah. So that's that. Later on, again Himari is like, "Oh, teach me, Saito," and Akane's like, "Oh, like like no, like don't like I don't want anything to do with this person here." But then when they leave, she's like, "Oh, can you please teach me at home?" Later on, Saito helps her out with studies. And this is where the whole conversation happens with uh, Akane about her sister. Now, like I said, I talked about this section before. I said, like, what I think at least is that the way like Akane kind of said the story, it seems like they're trying to make us think that her sister is dead, but her sister is actually not dead. um, because the wording at the end was very like weirdly like placed. Like she said stuff like, "Oh, I cannot see meet her anymore. She's far away," which kind of implies that there is a possibility they might pull a. In the end, they might pull a, "Oh, actually, my sister is alive. Oh, I never told you that she was dead." That kind of thing, you know because yeah, it makes sense. That would make sense. Everything will fall into place. But the reason why she cannot meet him is because she's not here. The reason why, reason behind that, why is she far away? Because she's in some other country, maybe like doing her studies or something, I don't know. Yeah, so it would make sense if it's something like that, and it would actually fall in place. um Either way, later on you can see the next morning Akane is looking at some idol show or something like that, where there's like girls who kind of reminded her of her sister, and she's like, "Oh, it's nice for you, isn't it, Saito? You have Shisei with you, and you can just meet her whenever, like." And this is where Saito decides to take her out somewhere. She asks Shisei for help. She says like, "Don't worry, take her to like a sweets shop or something like that, and as a demonstration, take me as well. I want to feed me as a demo." Right, so there you go. So now that the plan is underway, Saito goes back home later and tells Akane about this and invites her. Akane gets flustered, but she says, "Okay, fine, let's go." Akane talks about this to his grandma, and her grandma is like, "Yeah, I was waiting for this day." Her grandma has collected like a plethora of dresses that she planned on making her wear when she fell in love. And there you go. And you could see for a moment her grandma was doing a bit too much. Anyways, she dresses up and they are off. And oh, this part is kind of funny where Akane mentions that she was banned from a cat cafe because she went crazy over there because of the cats. Oh my god, imagine banning someone from a cat cafe. Like, cat cafe itself is basically because of that. People love cats. That's why they go there, to play with cats and everything. That is the main purpose of a cat cafe. Imagine how much of a degree of craziness you have to be about cats, so that same cat cafe who attracts people because of their love for cats are forced to ban her. That is like insane. So yeah, anyways, so she has been banned from here. So they cannot go there. Anyways, then they go to karaoke. Akane has some weird delusions about karaoke rooms because Himari has been putting on weird stuff in her head. And then they sing and all that stuff. Then they go to the lemonade place, like not lemonade, but the shake, and the strawberry shake or whatever they were drinking. Yeah, this is where Akane is like Saito tells her that, "Oh, I brought you here because since you were feeling down about after you saw that show and you were thinking about your sister, that's why I've brought you here, so that you can forget about that and have a good time." And obviously Akane was very happy about that, so she said, "You know what, okay, let me go with you to a place that you like this time." And obviously Saito went to a supplement shop. Oh my god, where he's like eating protein powder, eating vitamins, vitamin tablets, and all other stuff like calcium tablets. Anyways, after that, Akane comes across a ring which she likes, and in the end, she was like, "Later on, when I like gather enough money, I'll buy this." And I'm pretty sure, like, it's pretty damn obvious that later on probably Saito will buy it for her, something like that. We'll see. Okay, and this is where we have a little flashback as well of Akane when she was a kid asking her mother, like, the ring, and why does it not get on in her way or stuff like that. But her mother was like, no, you'll understand when you find someone like that. And that is where it ended. So yeah, that's what happened today. I don't know if they skipped anything in this episode. Again, like like I said, apparently they are skipping a few things or like rushing a few things. So don't know if they did that. Yeah, but like as just watching the anime, I think it's okay. Like I said, the pace did seem a little bit fastened because the character. It seems like the characters were like rushing through their lines, as if like they're in some kind of a hurry to catch a train or something. Like the each and every like dialogue was like just immediately, like after one dialogue ends, immediately the other dialogue begins. Usually there's a little buffer period, like a character speaks a little bit, like like a buffer period, like maybe like 1 or like 1.5 second, like nobody says anything, and then the other person talk, like that it happens. Here it seems like they were like just rushing through the lines, like, oh, this line, this line, this line, like back to back to back, like as if like someone's reading something from like a, like it did seem like that, as if like they're trying to like insert as much as they can in one episode. Yeah, it's not really a good idea usually to do it like that, because that kind of shows that they're trying to rush it. Again, I don't know, like yeah, like if this episode was okay, or did they like skip stuff or something. Anyways, yeah, and there you go, that was today's episode. So that was my reaction to episode number 6 of the girl I uh no, I'm getting married to the girl I hate. Episode number 6. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of this show. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.